and she's wondering what to expect in the editing process. And Lisa, that's a hard question because the editing process can look different depending on how far you've taken the story, the length of your story, the editor that you pick. So there can be some variance in there. But generally, in my own work, when I'm editing, and this ties into your second question, you know, how finished and polished should your book be before you send it to an editor? And the more polished and complete your book can be, the better. The less work there is for the editor, the less you'll pay for the editor. So for me, when I'm writing, I have like the idea rough stage where I'm just kind of getting down the bones and jotting down random ideas, maybe putting them in order. And then comes the rough draft where I go through and I write it all out, like just get it down and try to move quickly, not get into editing too much. And then the actual editing process, for me, I tend to like to go through my books, I would say 3 or 4 times. My books are short, so I go through 3 or 4 times to edit. And something that really helps with editing is at least one of those read-throughs to read the book aloud and actually hear yourself reading the words, because that will slow your brain down so that you don't miss errors and you're going to catch a lot more as you do it. I've actually heard the tip of your final read-through after the editor, you should actually record it, and then that could be your audiobook. So I'm thinking about playing with that for my next book. So reading it through, editing it, and then for me, because I feel really secure in the content and how it's laid out, I give it to beta readers to give me feedback. And then after the beta readers, I do another edit. And then at that point, I hire someone to do just the final grammar thing check, because they have fresh new eyes. I've been so close to the content that even though I do editing, it helps to just have a fresh set of eyes on the content. So that's kind of what the process looks like for me. And then with paying editors, this